where we work through different joint actions, full ranges of motion, and making sure that our body works in complete harmony. We're gonna be going over some balance today. So option to set up in your little gym, in wherever you work out from home. We might need a table depending where you're at with balance. Our first move for today, we're gonna stand with your feet hip width, palms forward in anatomical position, shoulders retracted. Find your breath. Inhale through your nose, widening your chest. Exhale, bracing your core. Finding this movement. What I want you to focus on, maintain the breath. There's a space right below your belly button. I want you to bring everything to the center of it, from the side to side, front and back. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, draw in. Amazing. Let's change your base of support. Stepping your foot in. Exactly. You might feel a little wobbly already. This might be hard for you. Maintain your breath for the next 30 seconds. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, find that contraction under your navel. Got it. We're trying to incorporate our pelvic floor. Excellent. Notice any wobbling, anything that might feel a little funky. You got about 10 more seconds here. Good. Shoulders retracted. In 3, 2, 1, and recover. This next one, very simple. I want you to get to a table or a counter, or you could do this in your living room without holding on. In a hover, I just want you to walk forward, as if you're walking on a tightrope, bringing your feet together. Tightrope. If this feels good, I want you to look side to side. So right now, we're just gauging where you are at with balance. Whether you need to just focus on table work, some table walks, or you can progress with me next. Let's do one more there. If the tightrope feels good, you can go back to a regular balance step. If you're someone who's right now working to correct your gait, I don't want you to walk through a tightrope and recover here. I want you to always maintain the homework or whatever you're doing with that perfect gait. Okay. Option to hold on. I want you to keep your left foot planted. Let's bend our knees, tuck our hips, proud chest. Option to hover, just raise your right toe, moving the weight to your left hip. Amazing. You might be tapping, you might be dropping. If this feels good, I want you to hold a leg raise. As you drive into your core, keeping your chest proud. We're just holding for 3, 2, and recover. Other side. Where were you? Did you hold it low? Did you hold a hover? Did you tap? Do the same thing that you did on the other side. Shift the weight to your right heel. Left toe is nice and gently tapping or hovering. If you feel good, we hold it up here. Core is braced, chest is proud. I want you to think when it comes to balance that you're stacked from head, shoulders, ribs, hips, knees, and ankles. Obviously, this knee doesn't count here, and recover. But I want you to focus on keeping everything aligned. Now, we're gonna go back to the left foot, palms are forward, bring that right knee up. We're gonna stay here for a full 30 seconds, and I want you to notice my back and my left glute. I'll bring my hands up so you can see. Everything's drawn in, everything's neutral, and I'm squeezing that left glute like my life depends on it. Your glutes are an anchor of your spine. The stronger your glute, and the more mobile your hips, of course, but the stronger your glute, let's switch sides, recover. The more easy it is to balance. If I let go of my glute, I'm already wobbly, so I want you to engage, squeeze, again, brace your core. We're here for 15 more seconds. So how does the 30 seconds feel? Right? Feels okay. If it doesn't, I want you to keep doing those table walks. Every time you do this video with me and recover, I want you to go with what feels good. If you're walking and looking side to side and that's you today, keep it. If you're progressing with me, progress. Now 45 seconds. Right knee comes up, chest proud, uphold. Squeeze that left glute, brace your core. A little dancer's trick is to focus on something and engage your core, but watching something that's not moving. What happens in real life? When are you watching something that's not moving? When you're balancing through space, right? It's a little different. So I want you here looking around. Brace your core. Be your dancer, but I know me, I'm already losing my balance. But I want you to focus on what your feet are doing. Okay, they might be inverting, everting, they might be doing a little bit of pronation. Notice, as long as it doesn't hurt, I want you to keep it. You have 5 more seconds. And your hips or ankles might get cranky, and recover. If it does, shake it out and come back in. I don't want you forcing yourself through something that doesn't feel good. Raise that left. 45 seconds, chest proud. Squeeze that glute, start to look side to side. Really good. So we're looking upward, maybe we're scoping the ceiling, looking for cobwebs. Noticing something in our room that you might want to tidy. Really good. Got 15 more seconds here. If your hip flexor is getting cranky, always remember you could drop it. I do like a high knee just because of the pelvic alignment and the standing leg, but comfort first. You have 10 seconds. And you guessed it, we're trying a minute on that. 3, 2, recover, switch it out. Hold. So what I want you to think about for the next movement after we go through the minute here is an exercise you could do relatively effortlessly. Maybe it's bicep curls, maybe it's shoulder presses, anything that's vertical. We're gonna do it while we balance. Okay, so if you train on your own, you train with a trainer, you do my class, when in doubt, add a knee raise and do that motion in a balanced position, okay? Let's lift it up a little more. You got 20 seconds. Woo, feels good, right? Keep squeezing that left glute. Look around. Let's keep that gaze, 15 seconds. Keep bracing your core. Perfect. In 5. In 3, 2, and recover. Left knee comes up. Chest is proud. Perfect. Look side to side. If you get dizzy, maybe not, okay? Maybe keep your gaze forward, but you could move your arms. You could do something like that to throw you off. I know for me, sometimes if I look too around and it's gross outside, I get a little extra dizzy. So listen to you. Otherwise, keep that head if that feels good. Remember, we're all different. And what I do doesn't mean is what you should do. And vice versa. Keep squeezing that right glute. So you see, I'm getting thrown off too. We got about 20 seconds left. Retract those shoulders, 10 seconds. All right, in 5. In 3, 2, and recover. Awesome. I want you to grab a set of dumbbells, make it on the lighter side. Are we ready? Feet are hip width. We're doing 1 set here. This is what I want you to do for your homework. The next workout you do alone, with a friend, with a trainer, with me, whatever, I want you to do a simple vertical motion with a knee up. Okay, we're gonna go for 30 seconds together. Let's raise that right knee. I'm gonna do shoulder presses. I exhale up. Inhale, lower slow. Maintaining your breath, maintaining your gaze. Again, you could be doing lateral raises, you could be doing bicep curls. You got 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, switch your side right into it, uplift. That's perfect. After this, we're gonna do something on the mat together just to see what our feet are doing. Normally with balance, if yours is thrown off, there's a few reasons. It could be your eyesight. Maybe you have a change in eyesight. It could be your inner ear. Maybe there's something going on with your ear which confuses your body of what direction things are if you can't hear properly. Give me 1 more press. Exhale it up. And recover. Amazing. Remember your homework. Add a knee raise to a vertical movement. We're gonna come over here. The third thing that could impact your balance is your base of support, whether that's your feet or your hips, if you're doing a seated move or standing. So there's always a reason for us to look there because that might be what's impacting our balance. It might not just be core strength, which is also a very big factor. I want you to sit up tall. If sitting on the floor isn't for you, totally sit in a chair, that is fine. I want you to focus on just flexing your feet. Your feet are about 2 inches apart from one another. Now try and spread your toes. Yeah, and recover. Spread your toes. Notice, does your right foot look like your left? And vice versa. All of those muscles on the top of your feet help the rest of your legs moving upward. Something within your foot that's not moving mechanically or correct will impact your hip. It could impact your knee. I know for myself, my arch collapsed on my left. Who knows when? I didn't know till recently. But my left hip has been cranky for a long time. So now I work on increasing my base of support, primarily on my left side. So notice any asymmetries. Something really cool you could do here is if you grab a towel, and if you take a seat and you focus on just scrunching that towel up, getting a little more dexterity through your toes. Whenever you do the right side, make sure to do the left side. If you're working through balance and one side feels great, don't ignore it. Still focus on it, because sometimes when we're in PT or we obsess about one injury or movement, we forget about the other one, and you don't want to mess up that side's progress. So if you notice your toes don't open, I want you to practice both feet, both with the towel, and then go back to your balance. I recommend doing this once a week. You can add it, like I said before, to any of your workouts, or when the commercial comes on TV, stand up, use the couch, sweep the tub, do a little balance exercises. Thank you.